All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live Sunday morning. So happy to be back with you. It's been a while. It's been a week, actually. It's been about a week since we've been live, so I'm going to send out a tweet real quick. Make sure everybody knows that we are live here right now, and let me do that real quick. Let me send out a tweet, and man, it feels good to be back. Feels great to be back here, back live with you all. I missed it. I needed a little bit of a break, took a little bit of a vacation, but we're back. We're back, and I think we're back just in the nick of time because things are heating up in the market. We've got storylines galore after the B-word event. We've got Ethereum and Bitcoin popping right now. Man, it's looking good. It is looking green over the past week. And we've got a lot of things to get into, so welcome into the live stream. Just going to send out a tweet as always. If it's your first time popping in, welcome in. And yeah, it's been a little while. Abdullah, how we doing? A-War Dragon, good morning. Music, Boca, let's go, man. How you doing? Jeremy, hey, buddy. What's going on, brother? One Side, good morning. Perry, glad you're back. Yeah, I'm glad to be back, man. Glad to be back. What's up, Mark? Yeah, it's been a while. I missed it. I'm not going to lie. I missed this. Yeah, we're gonna get all the way into it. We're gonna be out here for a while, so welcome in. Welcome, Larry. How you doing, man? Kamal Deep, how you doing? Good to be back. Good to be back. Hey, Reagan, how you doing? Chris, good morning. Hope everybody's doing great out there. It's Sunday morning here where I am located. I'm back in North Carolina, at least for a little bit until I get ready to move again. So a lot of things in flux. I'm gonna have a very more balanced schedule come late August, so we'll be very clear on when we'll be going live and things like that. I'll be back to a regular schedule. Right now, it's just kind of all over the place. So, but I'm glad you guys are hanging with me. Thank you so much. Very grateful for each and every one of you guys too, and gals, for stopping in all the time. Appreciate all the support and a lot to get into. A lot to get into. Matt, how you doing, man? RJB, what's going on, man? Music, I was not watching the Olympics. I caught maybe 15 minutes of it this morning. That's about it. Yeah, I caught just a little bit. Hey, how you doing, Raquel? Welcome in. Cosmo, how you doing? Kenneth, good afternoon. Chatting from Nigeria, Dogecoin to the moon. Nice, Kenneth. Welcome. Hey, Clayton, how you doing, man? Elon Musk says SpaceX has bought Bitcoin, personally owns Ethereum, Dogecoin. The remarks were part of the pro-Bitcoin conference called the B-word. Exactly, Chris. Yeah, he did mention that he has all three. And I think, that's part of the reason why we're seeing Ethereum and Bitcoin run a little bit. Ethereum down slightly here in the 24-hour period, just under 1%, but overall in the week it's up about 10%, doing great. So good to see that. What's up, XRP1? How you doing? I'm doing well, man. How you been? Hey, Christine. But yes, going back to your point there, Chris, the B-word event, there wasn't a lot of information that came out of it, but here's the thing. We have to look at what it was aimed to do. It was aimed to get institutions more interested in Bitcoin. Well, I just put out the video before I went live today about Amazon, right? Isn't that funny? A few days after the B-word event, all of a sudden Amazon has a job posting, right, about a digital specialist. Is that just coincidence, or I don't know? Will they invest into Bitcoin? That's another question. Will Apple invest into Bitcoin? Will we see other big corporations invest into crypto? That's a big part of the storyline today that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about, obviously, Ethereum is running up, and we did a video about that yesterday, I think it was, about Ethereum 2.0 and the triple halving of Ethereum, and man, a lot of good things coming. I am so glad that I decided to stake all my Ethereum, and I'm just sitting back watching that 5% APY come in and waiting for ETH 2.0. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Jeremy, I don't believe it's coincidence either. I think there's something to that. I think Bezos and company, even though Bezos isn't running the show anymore necessarily, I still think he's probably calling a lot of the shots, in my opinion. But yeah, I think there's definitely something to that. Now, will they create their own currency? Are they just going to accept the big names? We'll have to see. But it was interesting to see that job posting. Very interesting. Good morning, Alan. How you doing, man? if y'all could hit the like button if you haven't already, that really helps us out tremendously here on the channel. Just feeds this out to all people interested in crypto. I know there's a lot of people Sunday morning hanging out, drinking their coffee like I am. I've got all my glasses packed up, so I'm drinking out of paper cups because I've got everything packed in boxes. Nut, man. Thank you for the super chat. And dude, you destroyed AXS, man. Unbelievable call on that. And yeah, man, it is ripping it. That's in the NFT gaming space. If y'all haven't seen that one, AXS, let me pull that up a little bit here on CoinMarketCap, and we'll start there. There it is, Axie Infinity. It's in the top 40 now, ranked number 39. It's a little bit down, pulled back a little bit, down 13%, but might be a good time to add on or enter here, because this thing just runs up like crazy when it runs. I mean, it is insane. Look at that run up. I mean, it's just wild. So let's take a look at where it got. Where's the high in the last month? 30-day high is 49.58, and that happened actually in the 7-day, almost $50. So right now at 40. But I mean, check out the low in the 30-day. The low in the 30-day was $3.26. So a month ago, give or take, somewhere in that 30-day period, it was $3.26. And we can actually probably find it somewhere in here. Yeah, somewhere in here, June 28th, the end of June. This thing was sub $4. Sub $4, and you have 10x'd right now on Axie. So that is big time call there by Nut. Appreciate you, brother. Raquel, sorry, voice texting. I'm outside, but going back in for this video. Awesome. I'm staking all my Ethereum for Ethereum 2 right now at your 5%. How long do you stay this? Raquel, I think you're asking how long do you stay in it? Here's the thing. You know, you can, as soon as Ethereum 2.0 rolls out, you could take your, you'll have access to move that crypto or sell or whatever you want to do to it. And that includes the rewards as well, as soon as Ethereum 2.0 rolls out. However, I'm just going to continue to probably roll with it. I'm probably not even going to take those rewards. I'm just going to let them keep rolling in. Similar to the Shiba Swap, right? The more that you can let those rewards come in and just restake and let it build over time, those long-term gains are going to be amazing. So if you believe in Ethereum for the long term and you're planning on holding it for a while, you know, that's a possible scenario for you. That's a possibility. That's what I'll be doing. Personally, I won't be taking any of it. I'm just earning that 5% because, heck, why not? I'm going to be holding Ethereum anyway. Might as well put it all in Ethereum 2.0. That's how bullish I am on it. Now, there is some risk with that, of course. There's always some risk with that, right? If Ethereum happens to never roll out Ethereum 2.0, which I think would be really shocking, right? If they never rolled out Ethereum 2.0, then okay, we're in trouble, right? However, I don't see that happening, especially now with the latest news that we're getting closer and closer with the triple halving event. You know, we don't really know if Ethereum 2.0 is going to roll out late this year, next year. Really, they gave a window of 2021, end of 2021, all the way into 2024. I think it happens sometime early 2022, personally. So, great question. But yeah, I am now, for all of you, I think I've mentioned this in a video or two, but I am staking all my Ethereum now. I was under kind of this, you know, model of like staking a good portion of it. I think I was like staking 50, 60%, something like that. And I was like, well, let me just keep control of like 40%. And the more I've just kind of, you know, schooled myself, or I guess watched what Ethereum 2.0 it's going to do, and then the slow burn, and there's just so many things that kind of stacked up on one another, and I was already super bullish on it, and I just said, you know what, I'm holding this thing, so I'm just going to stake all of it and enjoy the rewards before Ethereum 2.0 comes out. So, bought more Doge, waiting on Shiba to get another rise. I like it, Jose. You know, I talked about Dogecoin, and I don't think Doge is dead, guys. I really don't. We're just waiting on that major catalyst, right? We've got the Doge 1 rocket, early 22, and I think that's going to be a major catalyst, similar to the Elon on SNL event. However, this could be bigger. I think this could be even bigger. And here's the thing. Naturally, Dogecoin is going to go back up when the market comes back up. I'll tell you right now, my average cost right now on Doge, because I, well, sold way too early, way back when in the beginning of the year. I wish I'd have sat on it because I was in at 1 cent. I was in a ton of Dogecoin at 1 cent, but things happen. But I'm back in now, average cost of about 30 cents. So I'm down. I'm losing right now, but I'm not worried about it. In fact, if it gets back down to 15, 16 cents, I might be looking to add more. I almost did when it got down to those levels here pretty recently. Instead, I went another direction. I added on to some other assets that I really like. So I'm holding it, and I'm still bullish on it. I think it's not dead. It's still a top 10 crypto, and as long as they're working on things, the dev team and Elon is involved, and Dogecoin might be offered. Heck, it might be offered on Amazon. I mean, couldn't you see Amazon saying, now accepting payments in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin? I could totally see that, right? If you take a look at the 3 cryptos that are the most talked about, forget market cap for a minute. Forget market cap. Just the most talked about cryptos. It's Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge, right? So it has the media hype around it, and when the market comes back, those 3 are going to move in unison. I truly believe that. So I'm still in Doge. I'm not selling it. I'm cool with just riding the wave, and yeah, man, that's it. Nut, what's up, man? Yeah, thank you for the super chat, Nut. Theta, I love it, man. I love it. So I am invested in Theta Fuel, not Theta. I wish I'd have gotten Theta because Theta dropped down to 350. It was one of them deals. Again, I got to get over this fear, I guess you could say, but I got to get over this. But I always look at, like, I don't want to download another exchange. I know that's a terrible reason not to get into this stuff. But yeah, this thing was down to $3.30, I think. Let me check. And this thing really sold off way too much. Way too much. What's the 7-day low? 350. 351. It was down to $3.51. Now, however, if you don't want to get into Theta, which is ranked number 17, and thanks again for the super chat there, Nut. And here's the thing with Theta. It's the #1 NFT space by market cap, and it's not even close. Okay, they are going to change the game when it comes to live streaming for content creators like myself and others. Supposedly, they have huge plans. They expect this to blow up similar to how YouTube did in the mid-2000s, right? YouTube was created around 2005, and from 2005 to 2010, I mean, YouTube just changed the game, right? And Theta is going to do some things like that. That's their plan. They have big money behind it. In fact, one of their CEOs or head people is a former employee of YouTube. So it's just it's amazing what they're planning on doing. So here's the thing, though. If you don't want to get into Theta and you want a little bit of a cheaper alternative, you do have Theta Fuel, and Theta Fuel will run with Theta. Theta Fuel kind of powers the Theta network, if you will. That's up 10% right now as well. So here's T-Fuel. I actually got into T-Fuel, I'll just tell you this one, around 31 cents. You could have added onto this position and even got in lower during this last crash because T-Fuel actually did drop down even lower than that, all the way down to 22 cents. Again, I didn't add on to that position because I was just prioritizing other things, other assets, because everything was dropping, so I had to pick which ones I wanted to add on to. But yeah, the 7-day low here, 22 cents. Look at that. It's already back up now to 35 cents. So Theta Fuel, Theta, love them. They are big players in the NFT space. And yeah, it's definitely a good one. So appreciate you bringing that one up again, Nut. And here's the thing. If you got in Theta at 350, I mean, you're already up, a good chunk of change. I hear you, Raquel. I'm staying in for sure. Not much 4-ish, but up to 5-ish. It's doing well. Hey, what's up, Mr. Junior? How you doing, man? You should apply for Amazon crypto guy job. Jeffrey, man, I don't have that amount of experience, man, and I don't know the tech side of things, man. That's the thing. It's one thing being able to pick the right crypto and just, I mean, really, it's not that hard when you just buy and hold good assets, right? Or good stocks, good cryptos. When you buy and hold, you don't have to be a genius. But in terms of the technical side of things, man, I don't have that expertise. Learning a little bit more about it, but yeah, I'm not the guy for that job. I'll stay right here. I'll stay in my lane. RJB's averaged about 18 cents on Doge. I like it, man. That's really solid. That is really solid. 18 cents on Doge. That's nice. I like it. Yeah, Andreas, ADA was one of the ones I added on to. I'll just tell you all that. When it got down to $1.02, which I believe that's the low for the month, let's check ADA real quick. I piled on to my Cardano. I've mentioned this over the past month or two. This is one I want to add on to a lot right now. A lot, because so many things down the pike, right? Not to mention, when the market comes back, ADA will just run with it. It's number 5 in market cap already. It's really solid, but we've got smart contracts. Now, whether they come out August, September, October, we don't know, but we know that that's looming. We know that that should be a huge catalyst, along with market conditions just being down right now. When that reverses, which it may be reversing right now, man, I love Cardano. So that was one I really prioritized. I think I put out a video not too long ago. My goal is to get 10,000 Cardano, right? So that's really one of my major areas that I'm trying to focus in on right now. And if we look at ADA, and I sent this message out to our insiders over on the Patreon page, they saw this, and you'll see here it is, 7-day low. Look at that, $1.02. That was the 7-day low. When Cardano gets that low, I'm loading the boat, okay? I'm loading the boat anytime it gets that low, all right? All right, so real quick, just because I mentioned the Patreon, and again, the insider members knew that I bought Cardano at 102. If you want to become an insider, that link, I'll drop it in the chat here in just a sec. Actually, I'll just take it right here and drop it in there. Drop this into the live stream. Now, I did add on a new perk for our insider members, and I just sent out a message earlier this morning. So starting tomorrow, every Monday, we are going to do a newsletter type Monday morning, 5 cryptos to watch this week. All right, so you'll get 4 of those messages every month. And as I've mentioned before, I just want to keep adding layers to our Patreon page. I want to keep growing this, and I want to hear from you too. So if you're a current member, either supporter or insider, use that suggestions channel over on our Patreon, or over on our Discord rather, and I want to hear from you. What do you want more of, less of? And I would love to try to deliver more and more good things for everybody any way I can. So as you can see, Monday newsletter with 5 crypto to watch, that one is in there now with the insider package. So that's there for you. But yeah, Cardano, when it gets down to 102, I just can't help myself. Yeah, I can't help myself when it gets down to 102. Superfly, what's up, man? Shiba Inu coin dropped from 28 to 36. Now, what's going on? Yeah, on CoinMarketCap, yeah, it has. You know, it's a combination of other coins around it doing well, but it's actually been in the 30s for a little while. It hasn't cracked that. Well, I can't remember actually last time it was in the top. But I feel like it's been hovering in the 30s more so than the 20s lately. But, you know, here's the thing with Shib and where it lies on CoinMarketCap. One major catalyst, one big push forward, and that thing can jump 10 spots. You know, we've seen it time and time again. So, Everto, Steve, how you guys doing? What's up? Boca, am I close to making the move on XRP, or are you waiting on the ETH deposition? Man, I'm still very close. I've got the Uphold app downloaded, all ready to go. All I got to do is hit the buy button. But we're still sitting there at 59 cents. So like nothing's changed over the past 2 to 3 weeks. So I know a lot of XRP holders are out there like, you know, what are you waiting on? What the heck are you doing? I'm just being patient. Just being patient. But I like XRP, and I can pretty confidently say that I'm going to be invested in it at some point. Shib to Uranus. Nice, Tom. Breaker, I'm holding ETH, Doge, ADA, SafeMoon, and SafeEarn. Okay, nice, Breaker. Hopefully your holdings in ETH, ADA are your highest. At least that would be what I would do. So if I had your portfolio there, ETH and ADA would probably make up heck, 60, 70%. Personally, like if I'm just looking at what you hold, then Doge would come in, then SafeMoon, and then SafeEarn. That's kind of how I would divvy that up. But hey, man, it's your portfolio. I'm just giving my 2 cents. Let's see. RJB, yeah, another exchange, right? I know. Good morning, Karen. How you doing? Just trying to catch up in chat. Ben, how you doing? Mohammed, how we doing? Let's see. Lawrence, nice sunglass tan. Yeah, Lawrence, I hear. Yeah, man. I was at the beach for a few days. Beautiful weather. We had beautiful weather down at the beach, and that was cool. It was nice to get a little bit of a break, you know. Chris, yeah, I know exactly the book you're talking about there, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Great book. And he is a very big cryptocurrency bull. I see his channel all the time on YouTube. What do you think about the change in APR on Shiba Swap Berry for Bones, 6.31%? Jackie Green, well, we kind of expected it would go down over time, right? For sure. So not totally shocked. Yeah, Dustin, Nut definitely hit on that Axie Infinity play. I think a lot of people got in too, so that's great. That's what this community is all about, y'all. That's what we're all about. Stodler, staking helps limit the dreaded emotional move. Yes, it does. Yeah, when you stake, you take your emotions out of it because now you're locked in no matter what, right? You don't even have to check it anymore because there's nothing you can do anyway. You can't move it. You can't sell it. So, yeah, you can't even move it into another asset. You can't do anything. So it definitely does take your emotions out of it to some degree, 100%. So if you haven't hit the like button, do that real quick. It takes like 0.23 seconds, something like that. Totally free to do it. Helps us out tremendously. Helps us out with that YouTube algorithm. That can be pesky sometimes. Also, hit that notification bell because a lot of people are not getting notifications. I know it's frustrating, but definitely hit that notification bell so you know next time we're live, next time we put out another video, all that good stuff. So I have not checked out SafeEarn. I'm seeing that a few times here in chat. I don't know about SafeEarn. It must be another new one that has just popped into the fold here recently. G Shiba is number 25 coin market cap, up over 200% since V2 relaunch. G Shiba number 25 on coin market cap. I see Tron here. What is G Shiba? Where is that at, Perry? So Omar says, if you like SafeMoon, check out SafeEarn. It rewards you with SafeMoon just by holding SafeEarn. This new coin is looking legit. I'll recommend to check it out. So here's what I always say about these new cryptos. Okay, y'all. Tread lightly. You know, one thing I've noticed with these new cryptos that pop up, and I think everybody who follows crypto very closely, you can see kind of like a bunch of people talking about one token for like a week. A lot of times it's a pump and dump. A lot of times it just rises up and then falls. So if you want to swing trade it, again, still very risky. These are ones that I would swing trade though. These are ones that I would jump in and jump out and set your exit strategy. Hey, when I double up this, you know, I'm going to put $100 in. When it gets to 200, I'm out. Then I'm taking that 200 and putting it into ADA or one of your higher conviction plays. That's what I would do personally. So you do what you need to, you do what you want, but I'm just giving you my opinion on these very speculative new assets. Riddles, how we doing, man? Lawrence, you need to list your own attire. Own attire? What do you mean, bro? I'm missing that. Don't forget to smash that like button. Appreciate that, Steve. Yeah, definitely hit that like button if you haven't. And obviously, too, if you're new, let me know if you're new in chat. If you're somebody just popping in for the first time, hopefully you subscribe, join us, hang out with us for a while, or forever, right? Let's see. Music, appreciate that. Yeah, I've missed being live. It's been about a week, so that's been too long. So I'm happy to be back. Jefferson, that's not possible. I don't know what Jefferson said. Oh, yes, 12 bone ions, take everything. Okay. Christine, everyone hit that like. Appreciate that, Christine. What do we think about WSG? Let's see. Okay, Perry, it's 2,500, not 25. Okay, it's Gambler Shib. Okay, I was going to say rank number 25. I was like, really? I haven't seen that. Shiba Inu, legit Birdu. Yeah, I've heard of this one too. It's popped up. I can't tell you much. I haven't done a lot of research, a lot of digging on it, but it's another one of those really speculative plays that if you're going to put some money in it, I would tread very lightly. I wouldn't put a ton in, and my opinion would be swing trade it. Get in and have an exit strategy in place, because a lot of these new tokens that burst on the scene, they end up folding. They end up pumping and dumping. So, hey, I mean, do what you want, but that's my 2 cents, okay? All right, so kindly tell us about TLM. All right, Arish, you got me. A couple other people put this in here too, so let's talk about TLM. Oh, Alien Worlds. Yes, we talked about this before. Yeah, so it's up 11%. This is another NFT gaming play, I believe. NFT DeFi metaverse that simulates economic competition and collaboration between players. This is achieved by incentivizing players to compete for Trillium, TLM, which is required to control competing decentralized autonomous organizations. So this is getting bigger and bigger, these NFT gaming plays. In the Alien Worlds metaverse, players can acquire NFTs, digital game items, to mine TLM, engage in battles, and compete in game quests. So yeah, I think this is a good play. I really like it. However, I don't know if I would get in right at this moment, because we are up right now 11%. So where are we on the 7-day in terms of lows and highs? 12 cents and 35. So we are close to that all-time high in the 7-day. And same thing in the 30-day. So the 30-day high, 90-day high got up to 87 cents. That might be the all-time high was 3 months ago, $7.19. No way. That is insane. So when you look at it from that perspective, 31 cents doesn't sound bad, but definitely an interesting play, definitely one to look at. It's not yet ranked in the top 100, but number 229. I do not have grapefruit. No, it's another one of those plays I'm not quite sure about. I haven't done a ton of research. Oh, like Lawrence, you're talking about like having merch and stuff. Yeah, I haven't given much thought to that, man. We'll see. Maybe somewhere down the line. Omar, how's your safer doing? I'm also in it. JT, thoughts on SLP? I don't know what SLP is. Scott, what's going on? Good morning. Thinking about getting in. Clayton, any thoughts? I remember Clayton had a run-up out of nowhere. Scott, appreciate you, man. You're always in here, and appreciate all the support, and thank you, man. Let's take a look at Clayton, because this is one in the top 40. It's ranked number 39. It's slightly up right now. Let's take a look at Clayton, actually. So it's a public blockchain platform providing an accessible user experience and development environment. In order to convey the value of blockchain technology, it combines the best features of public and private blockchains. Clayton aims to bring blockchain technology to all types of users, from micro startups to enterprise divisions. The company's mission is to make decentralization via blockchain available on a global scale. What makes it unique? This is what I like to see. Without the need to consult a highly specialized technical advisor, anyone can launch their own token economy ecosystem on Clayton. So that's pretty cool. So you could do this individually. You don't need a tech advisor. And it could be a small or big corporation. It's a good idea. I like it. It's got a nice use case. It's way off the all-time highs, so that's good. Yeah, I would definitely look at this one. Definitely look at this one. I'm not invested in it yet, but yeah. Mark, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. Mark Ruker. Hi, Zach. Is eToro listing Shib tomorrow? Yeah, let's go over and take a look. I don't think eToro has done anything more over here on Twitter. But here's the thing. They did say that they're adding assets. So let's see, if I go here, I should be able to find it. They said they're adding assets tomorrow. Now, here's what we know. We know that they've been super cryptic with their messaging. They've been kind of trolling the Shiba Inu army for a little while. So if they didn't add Shib tomorrow, it would kind of be like a low blow, I feel like. I think, obviously, people would be like, hey, man, like, what the heck's going on? Why did y'all say that with the wink face and all that? And, so, okay, if I had to put a percentage on it, I'm saying 70-30 eToro adds Shib tomorrow. 70% yes, personally. I think there's a 70% chance that Shib is one of the new coins added tomorrow. I think so. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow, right? But if we hear anything, obviously we will be talking about it here on the channel. I don't think they've tweeted anything more here. Let's see. Nope, just that latest tweet there. New tokens on Monday. That's all we've really got so far. So, thank you for the super chat. Raquel says she's definitely in XLM. Totally a sleeper. Everto, how you doing, man? Gains are fine and great, but this also means that new tokens can also take your SafeMoon tokens. It's a BSM token. Please be aware BSM tokens are much more doggy than ETH tokens. Dodgy. I don't know why I wanted to say doji. Well, I know exactly why I wanted to say doji, but so let's take a look at XLM. XLM. Let's do that. XLM is Stellar Lumens, right? And this is one I have been invested in before. Earlier this year, I'm not invested in it right now. It's just a swing trade for me. I wrote it up way at the beginning of the year, and I can kind of show you where I got in and got out. Basically took all my profits from XLM early in the year when it was sitting down here like 12 cents, 13. It was somewhere like the 12 to 15 cent range, okay? And when it got up to, it was in April when it got up to like, yeah, 65, something in there. I basically, like 10x'd, 12x'd, and I took all my profits and opened up a nice position in Polygon. That's what I did. So I'm going to be completely upfront with it. And I've held my Polygon position for a while. I got in initially at 77 cents and again at 88 cents. So I'm holding a lot of Polygon. I'm cool with that. But I like Stellar. It's a top 20 asset. It has a nice track record. It's been a while. It's been around for a while. It released in 2014. And the thing with Stellar that makes it such a good use case is transaction speed. Every transaction and transaction cost. Given how one unit in this cryptocurrency only costs a few cents at the time of this writing, this helps ensure that users keep more of their money. You can see that right there. And then also, what's interesting about this, it says right here, it's worth noting that Stellar was originally based on the Ripple Labs protocol. The blockchain was created as a result of a hard fork, and the code was subsequently rewritten. So that's interesting as well. I like Stellar. I do like Stellar moving forward. I do think it is a nice sleeper, as Raquel said. So, and heck, I might get back into Stellar at some point. But for me, it was just a nice little swing trade earlier this year, and I got into something I believe in a little bit more. And a lot of that was the reason. Reason I got into Polygon instead of just cashing that out or keeping it rather was because how invested I am in Ethereum. Right. So a lot of it is kind of dependent on your individual portfolio, right? Noah, you have to connect your computer, not mobile. Issues connecting mobile. Okay, answering somebody's question. Appreciate that. The passive income is slacking on the swap. I did hear some people in the comments from the midnight update I did last night that people are still waiting on their weekly returns. I think I heard. Yeah, you bet, Scott, man. It's good to be back. It is good to be back. Slowtro, how you doing? Yeah, the APR, APYs are low. What do you guys think about that Binance situation, the locked staking? Is anybody taking advantage of the Binance locked staking right now? Junior TML. Oh, I lost your note. I'll try to find it. Oh, there it is. TLM will be the next Axie. Alien Worlds, yeah. Has a good chance to. Yep. Abe of Spades, Shib shopping time. I hear you, man. Steve says he wrote eToro off at that point. Shib to 0.0001 by the end of next week. A lot of people having issues connecting to the swap right now. Let's check out what the TVL is on Shiba Swap. Let's do that. And real quick, y'all, if you haven't hit that like button, if you do that for us, that would really help us out. Let's get up to 100 likes. I think we could do that. There's probably 18 of you in here that forgot to hit that like button. I'm sure of it. So if you could do that real quick, best way to give back to the channel, totally free. Helps us out tremendously. Swap always takes a while for me to load. Always. Always, always, always. I'm kind of over Shib, says Boca. I haven't sold it and probably won't, but I'm not following it so much now. It's good that you just hold it, right? I think rather than get upset that it's not moving and sell it out of frustration, it's better to forget you own it, delete the app wherever you have it, or something to that effect, and because you're going to kick yourself when you sell it. Similar to where I was at with Dogecoin. I just sold too early. I made profit, but not as much as I could have. But I hear you, Boca. It is frustrating, but think about this, though. I mean, it rose to prominence in May, okay? We're here in July. There hasn't been that much time that's gone by, and the entire market has come down with it. It's not just Shib, okay? So when you put it in perspective, I think it's a good idea to just hold on. Just hold steady and be patient. Wilbur says, why are the returns so low? I thought there were supposed to be good returns when you bury Shib. I buried 600 million and in 2 weeks only earned 16 bone. Well, I hear you. This is one of the big questions I had early on, what this was all going to look like, okay? And maybe that's why we're seeing the TVL drop. Maybe some people are not as, thrilled about the returns that they thought they'd be getting. But I think there's a combination of things. I think people saw and knew that they were going to be getting a ton of rewards in that first 14 days, the liquidity event. And maybe that's why some people dropped out. Some people might have jumped ship to the Binance, where you can earn almost 33%, 33.12%, I think it is, at the max for locked staking over there. So I think it's a combination of things. Overall, when I look at Shiba Swap, though, where we are, since it launched on the 6th of July, I still think overall it's been a win. I know it got up to 1.4 billion or something like that. However, for it to still be at 430 million, I know that's a big drop off, but in a very short amount of time, that's still pretty solid, okay, in the grand scheme of things. When you look at Uniswap, PancakeSwap, some of these other ones, it took them a long time. It took them a long time to grow into what they are today. Zahir, Shiba Inu price prediction 2025. I'm hoping a half cent or more. Half cent or more. I'd be pretty happy with that. XLM is how I always transfer. Nice, Breaker. Hannah Brown, hey, how you doing? You've got tons of XLM. I hear you. John Dooley, how you doing, man? Never found out. I don't think anybody knows what happened to Shiba on Coinbase, and I don't know if it's completely, done with. They haven't updated us. They haven't told us. All they said was technical difficulties. They'll update us along the way, and we have not received an update. So, to my knowledge, it's still going to be added in due time, but when, I don't know. I did a video recently talking about why the potential reasons are it hasn't been added to Coinbase. Go check that out on the channel. I think I gave like 5 or 6 different reasons. One of the reasons I mentioned in that video, maybe Coinbase is just waiting for the market to turn green because they know so many new people will download the Coinbase app when the market's going crazy and everybody's talking about it, everybody's covering crypto, and they're going to see Shib there. the cheapest asset, maybe that's what they're waiting on. I don't know. That's one possible scenario. But I lay out like 5 or 6 in that video. You could just search that on the channel. All right, let me jump right to the super chat. Hannah Brown, oh, thank you for the super chat. No question, just a super chat there. Appreciate you, Hannah. You're always in here as well, so thank you. Appreciate you being here. What's up, Savage? Derek, how you doing, man? Gino and Noah, what's going on? AP, Omar, Paul, Ahmed, how we doing? Will the market be red now? I don't think so. Maybe we get a pullback. Well, the market's slightly red right now. So yeah, we are turning red here slightly. We could turn red here. This is Sunday. A lot of times the market does turn red on the weekends before it kind of turns back the other direction. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a flat to slightly red day today, and then starting next week we start turning green again and gear back up for another week pushing forward. So there are some assets still green though. Here you go, Digibyte, Vechain, Quant. Theta is the biggest gainer so far in the 24-hour period. Look at that. T-Fuel's right there too though. That's up 16% in the 7-day. ZIL making a nice run. ICP. What else here? Terra Luna's up there. Helium. Okay, so there are some assets still green. It's just a slight red overall global crypto market right now, down 0.70%. Now the biggest red numbers, Flow and Axiefinity, Decentraland has sold back off. I did open up a position in Mana. I do still own it, even with this down 9%. My position is right around, my initial position's at 65 cents, so I'm okay with that. I'm holding Mana for a while. I like it. Look at Stacks is right there too. That's sold back off. As well as the Compound, Graph. Engine Coin is another one in the NFT space to take a look at. Chili's as well. AP's being patient with Shib, Doge. Oh, Doge and Shib are the only meme coins I own. Me too, AP. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. What's up, Barry? Where do I see my Shib rewards? I have 264 million 2 weeks. Haven't seen any reward tokens. It should be painted right there for you. If you haven't seen it yet in 2 weeks, that's pretty shocking. Has anyone else experienced a 2-week gap before they haven't seen their rewards? That seems like a long time. The maker has gone down suddenly on all coins. Any idea why? It's a good question, Ashley. I do not know why. I'll have to do some digging. California Baby Wolf Coin. Haven't heard of it, brother, but be careful. Tread lightly on all these speculative plays is my my go-to answer. Steve says, hey, 3% is better return than the market. Not shitty at all. Free money. I mean, yeah, that's a good point, But it's like staking my Ethereum's earning me 5% too, so that's a good idea too, over on Coinbase. So there's a lot of other kind of storylines to talk about, as it relates to cryptocurrencies right now. So one of those are stable coins potentially being regulated eventually down the line, right? This is interesting. And we'll just go to Twitter here and pull something up here. I did a video on this yesterday too, if you want to go check that out. But stable coins, and thank you for the super chat. I'm coming right to you, brother. Stable coins being regulated. This is going to be interesting. And we don't know if, the U.S. wants to just create one stable coin and cut everything else out, or make one existing stable coin the go-to stable coin, right? That's kind of the biggest question, I think, right now with stable coins. But it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Of course, we did have that July 28th deadline that Senator Warren put forth, right? So we'll have to see if anything comes to fruition there. So here's some things on the stable coins. So here was my tweet right here. Stable coins could be regulated soon. Video out. So I did put a video out there. Here it is. Is this? I want to see, where the heck was that article that I pulled up? I should have just went to Google News, actually. Here we go. Let me just go to Google here and pull up something. And as I'm doing that, let me go to Nut real quick. Nut, appreciate the super chat. As always, brother, thank you for the support, man. Nut says, from my understanding, Coinbase waiting for XRP from what I read and seen they are trying to knock out two birds with one stone. That way they don't have to repeat the same process. So Coinbase is waiting to add Shiba Inu and XRP together, Nut? Is that what you're saying? If that's the case, that is really interesting. So they want to add both of those assets together? Is that what I'm hearing? That would be interesting. I haven't really given that much thought. I haven't seen anything on that either. Appreciate the super chat. Raquel says Elon should join in. It looks like Elon is in the chat. At least somebody named Elon. We don't know if it is the Elon. I highly doubt it, but who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it is the Elon. No matter what, Elon Musk, at least the name, is here with us. Tori, what's going on? Mina was up 30% this weekend, then went back. Yeah, you're really bullish on Mina, right? This is live. This is a live, yeah. This is a live, Tori. We are coming up on 1 year for Shiba. Only 2 more years to hit Doge level, in my opinion. It's a good point, Steve. Yeah. It was created in August 2020, so we're not even a year in. It's very true. Welcome in, Ray. How you doing? And thank you for your service, Ray. Appreciate you, man. That's awesome. Anybody new here dropping in for the first time, give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel. We'd love to keep you here for the long term. We're growing together. This channel right here, it's not a one person speak a message and everybody listen to me. This is a conversation. This is one big conversation where we're learning and growing from each other. That's also what we're doing over at the Patreon. All right, so if you want to join up, that link is pinned up in the comment section. Now, let's get to stablecoins real quick. And let's find a news article real quick. And I want to kind of see what, here's the article I talked about. Yeah, CoinDesk. Here it is. Hey, good morning, Disc Snob. How you doing, man? Barry and Gary, what's happening? JT, how we doing? Wendy, how we doing? How's everybody doing out there? If you're just popping in, welcome, welcome. Hit that like button, subscribe, join up with us. All right, state of crypto, stablecoin rules are coming. Regulatory authorities are talking about stablecoins more and more, but it remains to be seen what they'll actually implement. Okay, so here we go. I actually still have this stuff highlighted. How about that? Everyone in crypto seems to be talking about stablecoins these days, and regulators are no exception. We're going to see even more conversation about them in the coming weeks. Do we see something before the 28th deadline? We'll have to see. Possible regulations could also mitigate the threat that stablecoins pose a systematic risk to the financial system. Basically, what's happening here, and I think everybody can attest to this, people aren't keeping their money in the banks, right? They're keeping it in their investments, right? And a lot of times when it's crypto, they're keeping it in stablecoins. Why not? You know, when you can put it in the USD coin and earn 4%, or put it in the DAI coin and earn 2% APY, and it remains stable to the USD, it's no wonder why we're in this conundrum, right? It's no wonder why we're trying to figure out what the heck to do with all this, okay? So it makes totally sense, okay? Possible regulations could, okay, got that. The president's working group, they actually met to discuss stablecoins, marking the first publicly announced meeting of this group of regulators since Biden took office earlier this year. So they are actively talking about what to do with this. Others have advocated for a securities-focused framework where stablecoins, or at least stablecoins backed by multiple assets, are regulated as securities. Okay, this will be interesting to see how they do this, what they come up with. Now, this is Representative Warren Davidson from Ohio saying, I think you could easily craft a stablecoin that meets a test that says, no, this is not a security, he said. But on the other side, if you've got a stablecoin that is essentially backed by securities, it gets hard to say that it's not a security. Okay, so what the heck to do with stablecoins? That's a big storyline. Let me know your thoughts here in the comments as we're kind of talking about this. That's one big thing I wanted to hit on today. And we'll probably surface back to this at some point too. But yeah, let me know if you have any, really good thoughts on this or opinions on this or what you think will happen. I'll be looking for those comments and things like that in the chat. I want the word moon banned. I hear you, Boca. Hannah Brown says, ADA, $50 in 10 years. I think it's definitely possible. I think it could go more than that. Definitely. Luis, how we doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing out there? I just want to make sure I'm saying hello to everybody. Gabrielle, Chooch, how we doing? Shiba Inu, bro, how do I sell all my Shiba at once? It depends on which exchange you're on, my friend, but that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, Nut says, yep, okay, in terms of Coinbase adding XRP and Shib together. Interesting. Interesting. What's going on? Let's see here. Everto, what's happening? Have no idea why you're trying to sell at this point. Oh, talking to Shib. Let's see. Riz, hey dude, what's up with Shiba Inu? You keep me up to date. Yeah, no problem, Riz. Lock for Shiba Swap is so low APY just for Shib/ETH. Yeah, the gas fees too are one of the major issues too. So one of the things I've been talking about quite a bit of as it relates to Shib here is Shibarium. What the future outlook there for Shibarium is. We haven't heard much about the Treat token as well. Not sure what's going to come about for that, as well as the Shi token. Of course, the Shi token meant to be the 5th token in the ecosystem, and that was going to be a stable coin. So with everything in flux with stable coins right now, who knows what happens with that. Shiba Inu says they're using Binance. You're using that locked staking. What's up, Mario? Chris, how we doing? Diesel, how you doing, man? Why Shiba didn't pump with Bitcoin? AK, that's a good question. It's kind of just consolidating right now. Let's go over and take a look at that. We'll go over to, I thought I had Trading View up. There it is. Okay, so here's Bitcoin on the Trading View, right? This thing is doing some work. Let me just change this up here. Okay. So BTC, here's BTC and ETH. Look at this. Look at that. Very similar, right? Very similar charts, almost identical, okay? Big step ups. ETH has been a little bit more, just slow, gradual, except this one big spike, right? Where BTC has had kind of 2 major pops here, this initial one and then this one here. But following similar patterns here, and then here's Shib. Just consolidation mode, and slowly actually getting a little bit lower right now. But it's hard to say because a lot of these altcoins will follow Bitcoin once we get into a real bull cycle. Once we get, a couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks of green and things are looking like they're never going to turn red again, that's when you see like these ERC20 tokens, especially when Ethereum was pumping. Like Shib, it was following suit. So in terms of right now, you don't have a lot of new investors coming into Shib. Okay, that's just what it is. You don't have a lot of new money. You have some people panicking, selling off, and a lot of people just holding steady. A lot of people just holding right now because they've already entered into major positions right around this price point, right? So they're just holding. There's a lot of people who've bought in or have an average cost roughly around this level, right, at this point. So that's all. I mean, I think eventually here with an eToro listing, I think we'll see a nice little surge. Coinbase to me is the big one. Robinhood would be a big one as well. I just think Robinhood is perfectly situated because that's really the type of investor that goes to Robinhood. I mean, the amount of money that Dogecoin brought in for Robinhood alone is insane. Let's see if we can find something on that because it is nuts. What Dogecoin brought in. Dogecoin profits for Robinhood. I know that's not the best wording, but we should be able to pop it up. Robinhood says Dogecoin accounted for, what is this? 34%? Look at this. Robinhood says Dogecoin accounted for 30% of crypto revenue in Q1. Look at that. How insane is that? This is why I think Robinhood would be even bigger than Coinbase. In fact, this is a video. Let me write this down so I don't forget. I always do this on live streams. It's always, troubling to find a topic, and then this could be a good video though. Robinhood. Hold on one sec. Y'all bear with me here. Okay, and I've been on record saying this. I think Robinhood would even be a bigger catalyst than Coinbase. And I've been on record saying this as well. And again, I could be wrong, and I'm okay if I'm wrong. Again, because I always tell y'all, not financial advice, just my opinion here. I think we're going to see a 4X with Coinbase listing. I think we'll see a 4X. Banks cannot be trusted. Raquel Torrey says, I was about to start sending my pay to stablecoins. Yeah, I hear you. A lot of people, and I've done that for a while. I've kept a lot of money in stablecoins rather than savings accounts. So, and I think you still can. Tether seems to be in some hot water. I've always used the DAI coin, the DAI coin. I seem to like that one. But yeah, it's a little weird right now. It's definitely a little weird right now. Doggish Doge, thank you for the super chat. Why is Elon Musk now pumping Daddy Dogecoin? He's done it twice now. It's on Daddy Doge Twitter. There's a video going viral. Thoughts? Because he's a bored billionaire that likes to have fun, and he likes crypto, and he may or may not be invested in it. But here's the thing. We can't really stop him from doing what he wants. It's he's going to do what he wants, and we gotta live in that world. So I can't tell you. I can't get inside his head and say this is exactly why he did it, right? But I appreciate the super chat, and hopefully you got some value out of that response. I think more so than anything, Elon just likes to have fun with this sort of thing and knows that he can move the market and move various cryptos with a tweet. Bought my Doge on Robinhood. Hannah, yeah, I have a lot of my Doge on Robinhood too. My initial, it seemed right. It was just the place to get it. I'm not a huge proponent of the app itself. I still have some money over there though. Most of my stock money is over in Webull, which I really like. By the way, I'm not paid to say either one of those things. Those are, that just is what it is. But yeah, I think a lot of people, have some Doge or all their Doge over in Robinhood. No question. I've got it split up now between 3 exchanges, Coinbase, Webull, and Robinhood. I've got a little bit of Doge everywhere. Because y'all know how it is with Doge when they limited the trading on Robinhood. That's why I started diversifying it a little bit. John Dooley, you don't lose until you sell. That is very true, my friend. That is very true. And also, if y'all are wondering why some people show up green in the live chat, those people are YouTube members. If you hit that join button on YouTube, you can learn more about that. I created a short little video, like a minute, 30 seconds, something like that, about the 2 levels to be a member right here on YouTube. If you want to go with the $10 level here on YouTube, that's actually better, in my opinion, than the $10 level here, quite frankly, because you're going to get all of this in addition to I'll prioritize your comments. So it's better to actually go with the $10 on YouTube than it is here on Patreon. And I might have to do some adjusting to the supporter level to kind of differentiate those two things, but that's down the line. But yeah, that's just throw that out there. TVL up to 430 mil right now. But okay, along with stable coins, how about this Amazon story? This is pretty interesting, right? So wait, how far are we down? So a lot of people saying we're down again. Let's see where we're at. We're slightly down still, right? We're not dropping anymore. Let's see. Let's see where we're at real quick before we hop over and take a look at the Amazon stuff, which is pretty interesting. Everto says, take a look at the charts before buying Daddy Doge. I agree. I agree. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we are dropping a little bit more here. Bitcoin has turned green. Ethereum has turned a little bit more red, which is interesting. Not quite sure why. Maybe some quick money made on Ethereum is going back into Bitcoin. Just one hypothesis here. But, interesting. Solana down 6%. Same with Uniswap. Cardano, everything's slightly down for the most part. ETH down to 2,111. So we'll have to watch this. This is interesting. I do think just the weekend in general, you'll see the markets more red, more often than not than during the week. So this could just be some rebalancing for the whales here. Whales playing whale games. Exactly, Boca. I agree. All right, y'all, if we can get 14 people to hit the like button, we'll get to 150. That's a nice roundabout number. It's totally free to do it. Just give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know if you're new here. Love hearing from new people to the channel. Join our community. Love to have you. And let's take a look at this Amazon stuff here. All right, let's take a look at this job posting. Amazon digital currency job posting. Check this out. Positing. It'll pop it up. Let's see. New job posting. Boom, boom, boom. The Verge. Let's see CNBC. I haven't read their angle. A lot of thoughts. A lot of people asking thoughts on Shiba Inu. No thoughts on it. Tread lightly. No thoughts on it. Tread lightly. SM, it's a good question. I don't want to give you an answer because I don't have one, man. But take a look at what Binance is offering. There are some pretty good perks with the lock staking. I did a video on it, up to 33.12%. I mean that's pretty nice. All right, so Amazon is hiring a digital currency and blockchain expert, signaling a growing interest in cryptocurrency. Put out a video on this just before I went live, so definitely go check that out if you haven't already. But let's get into this because I want to break this down. So an Amazon spokesperson said in a statement, now I haven't read this, so this is kind of cool. Let's read this together. We're inspired by the innovation happening in the cryptocurrency space and are exploring what this could look like on Amazon. We believe the future will be built on new technologies that enable modern, fast, and inexpensive payments. Oh, I did see this quote. And hope to bring that future to Amazon customers as soon as possible. Very interesting. Digital currencies like Bitcoin have grown in popularity in recent years, leading to more institutional adoption, right? What was the B word aimed at? Institutional adoption. Technology companies have also warmed up to cryptocurrency, including FB, which was backed a digital currency project called Diem. In May, Apple said it was looking to hire a lead negotiator to strike partnerships with alternative payments patterns, listing cryptocurrency as one of the areas of potential job expertise. So we're seeing major corporations just add Amazon in there as well. So this is kind of right from the job posting itself. You will leverage your domain expertise in blockchain, distributed ledger, central bank, digital currencies, and cryptocurrency to develop the case for the capabilities which should be developed, drive overall vision and product strategy, and gain leadership, buying an investment for new capabilities, according to the job posting. This is really cool. The fact that Amazon is looking to get in this space, and they even said they're looking to act quickly, right? This is fascinating. This is definitely something to watch here, for sure. Gabrielle, hey, how you doing? Would you personally unstake from Shiba Swap and stake Shib elsewhere now that APY is much lower? I would answer it this way, Gabrielle. You don't have to be all in one place or the other, right? You can have it spread out. So maybe that's the best answer I could give. Diversify your staking options. JT, I'll hit the like button if you give thoughts on Small Love Potion. Kidding, I already hit it. Small Love Potion. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that, JT? Small Love Potion. The heck is that? That just sounds crazy. Small love potion. There it is. Let's check this out. Small love potion is ranked 173. Oh, it's a gaming. Is it in the NFT space again? Small love potion. Oh, tokens are earned by playing the Axie Infinity game. Okay, all right. They're ERC20 tokens. Gotcha. Okay, all right. This is cool. So if you're in Axie, this isn't a bad move then. You get into small love potion too. Be interested to see what people think about this. Okay. So it has had a nice run up. It's down about 15% right now. But you can see the run up over the past, let's see. Let's look at the last week. It's been very up and down. But this is interesting because it should move with Axie, right? It's Axie related, yeah. So look at the 7-day. 21 cents is the low, 34 cents is the high. So it's somewhere right in the middle of that right now. How about the 30-month or 30-day fluctuation? 11 cents and 40 cents. All-time high is 41 cents, give or take, 3 months ago. Okay. So there's your 1-month chart there on small love potion. Interesting. Crypto app added it last week. Small love potion, SLP. I'm going to write that one down. That's interesting. SLP. Cool. Appreciate that. Bruce, we're on it, man. Sorry if I missed it too, man. Dave, I think you need to breed Axies. Does anybody actually play the game? Anybody in here actually play the game? Elmore, appreciate that, man. So Shiba Inu is pumping. All right, so let's take a look at this. What the heck is it? If it's pumping, let's take a look at it. Let's see. There it is. Oh my goodness, it's up 100%. Well, there you go. Be very careful, though. This is probably one of the worst times to get into assets when they're up 100%. I will say that, okay? Because eventually this thing's going to fall off. I mean, you needed to get back in. You needed to get in right in here, right? Ideally, you want to get in 5-6 days before. But yeah, it's up 105% now. So there's one to look at. Be very careful. Mr. Junior's played it once. Boko, you were just thinking that too. Does anybody actually play Axie Infinity? I haven't tried it. I haven't played it. I'm not a big gamer. I'll be quite frank, quite blunt about that. I'm not a big gamer. I played one game quite a bit, and that was Uncharted. I don't like first-person shooter. I like third-person, where I can see the whole character. At least I did. I don't play much video games at all anymore. But I was curious to see if anybody played Axie. You bet, JT. Thanks for bringing that one up, man. So guys, if you're just popping in, a small love potion. We just took a look at that. It's connected to Axie Infinity. So there you go. Let's see. Child of Ash 420, is there an exchange offering higher APY on Shib than the Shiba Swap? That is a good question. It kind of it varies. Like Binance locked staking is better, yeah. But there's some different things you have to do in order to earn that amount, right? So go look at what Binance is offering. To my knowledge, that is the only thing that really compares to it. I know you could stake a few other places, but I don't think it's as good as the swap. The only one out there, in my opinion, is Binance. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if something else is out there that I'm missing. And yes, SLP is needed to breed Axies. So there you go. So it's directly correlated with it. Why would you move if not? Was that the same question? Oh, okay, yeah. I think the reason you would move would be if you want access to move your money, right? Number one, or if you want to stake it if you're convinced that there's a better option out there, right? But it's on you. You got to make the best decision for you. I'm not going to tell you what you need to do in terms of staking and all that. I know there's some people out there that will say like, you have to stake, like do it now. Like, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. We're here to talk about your options, talk about scenarios, talk about the pros, the cons, the good, the bad. That's kind of my angle, always. I don't want to tell you what to do. I want to tell you maybe my perspective and how I'm thinking about it. And maybe that helps you make better informed decisions. And again, I'm learning from all of you out there too. This is what I tell my students too, right? For those of you guys who know me personally here, well, virtually personally, you guys know that I'm a teacher too. And I tell my students all the time, I'm a lifelong learner. I'm going to learn from you, hopefully just as much as you learn from me, right? And that's kind of how I built this channel and how we'll continue to run it, because I want it to be a community effort. I want it to be everybody has a voice, and I think that's the best way people learn. So that's how I go about it. Boca says, I'm a gamer, but actually it's new on my radar. Looks like a kid's game, but okay. Let me know if you try it out, Boca. I know Boca's over in our private Discord, so let me know over there if you do check it out, man. I'd be interested to see what you think. Gabrielle, appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words. You bet, Child of Ash. Yeah, no problem, man. What do you think about VET and why is the price stagnant? Tim, I like VET a lot, man. I definitely like VET, okay? VET, VET. Let's see. Where is it at? VET. Vechain, love it. Yeah, love it. So I've added on to VET twice down in the 6-cent level. It just doesn't seem like it wants to go much lower than that. In fact, I don't think it has gotten, if it did, it was like briefly in that 5.99 range, I think. Okay, it did get down to 5.6 in the 7-day. Dang, I missed that. I should have added on right there. But okay, it got down to 5 cents. But other than that, that's the 90-day low. So the 90-day low is 5 cents. Anytime it gets into the 6-cent range, I like it. It doesn't seem like it wants to hover there very long. Okay, there's that 6-cent range right there, that line. You could see there's definitely some support there. It hasn't dipped lower than that. But you know, why is it falling? It's just falling with the entire market. I think eventually this thing will pop right back up and I think form new all-time highs. The all-time high on this is 27 cents 3 months ago. I think we're looking at 30-cent Vechain next time this market fires back up. That's why I like getting in around 6 cents, because I think we're going to 5x just this year. And I'm holding Vechain longer than that, right? Yeah, love it. Love Vechain. They're in supply chain management. They're a top 25 cryptocurrency here. They've got big plans to get into 9 different areas in supply chain management, whether it be in agriculture or retail. They've got some big plans, and if one of those areas takes off, man, I think the sky's the limit for Vechain. So definitely love it. Definitely a fan. Mario, Professor Tupac. What's up, Mario? How you doing, man? Music. I am from Ohio originally. OHIO. Originally from Ohio, but I've lived in Ohio. I've lived in Illinois. I've lived in Virginia, North Carolina, and yeah, lived a bunch of places. Do I think Shiba token will become useless with all the tokens they're bringing out for Shiba Swap, or shall I keep buying? I did stop buying and only have 50 mil. Well, here's the thing, Dean. You can kind of make that argument for these other tokens, right? But the original one, Shiba Inu, I think has still the best chance to do well moving forward. Personally, right now, that's the one I'm continuing to be most bullish on, the one I'm looking at much closer than other ones. Now, will the ecosystem change my opinion on that down the line? It could, sure. But right now, I'm honing in on Shib. Sahil, how you doing, man? Let's see. Mr. Junior was able to get into some vet this morning. Nice. There you go, man. Your old teacher's the one that got you into crypto? Diesel? That's pretty cool. I tell my students about it too. Again, I don't tell them to invest in it. I just say, hey, do some research. Go check it out. And of course they ask me like, you know, which one do I need to get into? Like, just tell me. I'm like, no. Just do your own research. You tell me. You come back and you tell me. Raquel, appreciate that. And I agree with Raquel. Hope everyone likes the videos. Both likes them in general and also gives them a thumbs up. So hopefully you like them. Like just in general, you like them. But definitely like them too. Always, man. Yeah, thanks, Sahil. Appreciate it, man. What do I teach? A variety of courses, but I was a sports broadcaster for a long time, radio and TV. So I teach broadcasting classes. I teach personal branding courses as well as like digital and social media courses. So yeah, I enjoy it. I love it. Bone gives you voting rights within the ecosystem. Right. Boca's got it. Oh, Bone will also be the native token, or is supposed to be the native token for Shibarium too when it comes out. So there's that as well. What's up, Negi? How you doing, man? Oscar, good morning, bro. Everyone, I'm in the chat. Coffee and crypto on a Sunday doesn't get much better than that. Let's go. That's it, man. That's it, Oscar. Exactly. Bought Vet to your attention last winter. It will be $2. Yep. You got it, Marty. You got it, brother. I agree, man. Music, I'm not young, I'm not old. I'll give you that. I'm not young and I'm not old. Take a guess. What do you think my age is? Take a guess. Let's have some fun with that, actually. What's my age? We'll see who guesses it first. What's my age again? Blink 182. Hopefully hopefully I'm allowed to say that. It's a good song. Why is Shiba down so much? Nobody's got it yet. Nobody's got it. Steve, you're close. Dean, you're close. Why do people talk about compound interest when the fact is that they've only took a stake? Paul, that's a good point. I wasn't in Florida. I was actually in South Carolina, but it was good, man. The beach was great. The beach was great. Let's see who got it first. Sahil got it first. Sahil is correct, as well as Aries. Aries and Sahil got it. Yep, I got it. You guys got it. 31, 3-1, 1990. I'm a 1990. Tori says 45. Man, do I look 45? Is it just because I'm bald? If I look 45, I'm in trouble, man. That's brutal. A lot of 38s, 39s, 38, 40, 39. Oh, man. I look that old, Tom? Leifo, do I look that old? Oscar? 2 war vet, really? 38, man? Come on. Paul, come on. 39? Come on, bro. Really? Raquel, 39? Tori's the worst, though. 45. Come on, man. That's brutal. You guessed 38 because I knew Blake. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Hey, that was a great era of tunes, man, I'll tell you. Hill, appreciate it, man. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, Boca, there's nothing I could do, man. When I was 25, I started losing it. Started losing it at 25. There's nothing I could do about it except, well, I didn't want to have a big old male pattern bald spot going on. So I just took the straight razor to it. Actually, just took a Bic. That's the other thing. When you go bald, it takes you a while to figure out the razor that you need to use. So if anybody out there wants to bypass trying a bunch of razors, just let me know. I'll give you the insight. What are the good ones? So let's go take a look at the overall market here. David says 100. Nice, bro. Nice. I look 40 to 45. All right. All right. Well, there's that. I guess at least I am officially younger than that, but what am I going to look like when I'm 40 to 45? 50? Hopefully not. Or 55. Hopefully by then, like, Shib will be $1 and I can get Botox and I can get all that kind of stuff, make myself look younger, right? By that time, Shib will be like making us all millionaires and I can get, fix everything up that I need to. Maybe even put some hair back on my head, do all that good stuff. So overall market, let's see. Let's definitely move away from that because that was way too much time spent on that, right? Bitcoin up a little bit. So we're actually coming back green a little bit here. This is fluctuating quite a bit, but just kind of slightly down right now overall. Overall here, I think we're going to see Bitcoin continue to run next week. I really do. I really do. Especially if we get something out of some more institutions after this B-word event. I think we're going to start to see, personally, more institutions like Amazon come out and say they're going to get into crypto payments. And right, I think the more we hear that, which I think could be as soon as next week, that could start the next bull run. As we know, BTC makes up almost 50% of the overall market, right? That and Ethereum combined, right, is a big chunk of the market, okay? So, up over 60% of the overall market. Craig says he's got gray on his beard at 31. I feel your pain. I hear you, brother. All right, so let's just do a recap for the live stream today. Thank you all so much for dropping in. We're just going to do a quick recap for everybody who's just popping in. We're going to get out of here in about 5 or 10 minutes or so. So if you're already walking out the door, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Definitely want to have you join our community. Definitely give it a thumbs up before you head out. But talked about the overall market, where we see it going. I think it's going to get better and better here in the next few weeks. I just feel like a nice bullish push is coming here when we get into August. I really do think brighter days are right around the corner. So eToro potentially listing Shib on Monday. That's a big storyline we're following. They are adding a bunch of new coins on Monday. Will Shib be one of them? We don't know exactly yet, but we're watching it very closely, okay? Shib currently, the price is just consolidating. ETH and BTC have been climbing. A little bit of a sell-off here on Ethereum. Here you go. You can see just a couple red candlesticks here. BTC, same thing, just a minor sell-off here, but this could be just a minor drop before another major push forward here. Could just be some whale activity, as Boca mentioned earlier on. And Shiba Swap TVL up to right around 430 mil. You do have that Binance lock staking going on. It's after the 14-day liquidity event. So maybe those are things that are impacting this. Also, we're watching Amazon. They are hiring a new digital currency and blockchain expert, signaling a growing interest in cryptocurrency. This is big. Also, I haven't forgot about the Apple story yet. Is Apple going to continue to potentially add, are they going to move forward with adding Shib? And I just noticed that I should have made my box a little bit bigger here, right? Actually, I should be on this side. That subscribe button is covering up my face. Okay, there we go. Why didn't somebody tell me that earlier? Okay, no worries. And then we've got Robinhood. We've been talking about Robinhood kind of just in general in passing here. Basically, I think this could be the biggest catalyst for Shib long-term here moving forward. They've got some things to figure out, though, before they can do that. They're getting ready to launch their IPO. That's another thing with Robinhood. IPO projected to go out on the 29th for Robinhood. So after that IPO, are they going to turn their attention to crypto? Could we see then later this year Shib be added to Robinhood? I think it's possible. Definitely think it's possible. So Thank you all so much. Appreciate it. I'll be creating more content today. I've got some things on my list. A couple different things. There definitely will be a Shib update coming at you some point today, as well as a couple other big storylines that I haven't really hit on. I don't want to give away, but I will. I'll definitely be talking about. And yeah, thank you all so much for the support. Super grateful for each and every one of you out there. And come on over to our private community, our Patreon group. Did I say April 70th? April 70th. So supporter insider levels, check us out over there. That link is actually up there. It's also in the description, but it's up there in the top chat right now. So thank you everybody for the super chats, for the likes, for the subscribes. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you all so much. Update on Coinbase, nothing yet. Don't have anything yet. Nope, nothing yet, man. I wish we did. Jonathan, appreciate it, man. Blackbird, you thought I was older than you and you're 42. Man, that's brutal. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it.